Morning, it's day 2 of the Isle of the Monkeys hondamonkey grom thing. I've just woken up and I've overslept a tiny bit. I'm not late for anything, don't get me wrong, but I'd just like to have had more time to prepare this morning. So we're going to smash some of these Weetabix and then we're going to get out on the road. But the plan is we're going to meet at 8:30 this morning over at the grandstand where we were last night, and then we're not sure what's going to happen, but I've got a feeling the itinerary is to go around the north of the island. It's the isleofman grom squad, I think, which are organising all the routes, and they did a great job yesterday, obviously stopping off and showing us where to go if everyone had left and stuff. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I had a really good sleep last night. I absolutely knackered. So we've been up since 4:30 yesterday, and I didn't get to sleep till about maybe 10:30, which is, you know, I think that's quite late for me personally. So we're gonna smash these Weetabix now, and then we're gonna head off down to the grandstand, and we'll just film whatever we can, which we think is good. So see you in a bit.
Wheel to wheel with Ian Eidman's, and this page of the race, accident like that is something you definitely do not want.
The other one might have been slow, but he overtook me at least twice.
All arrived. I was one of the first here, obviously being keen. I don't know if there's going to be as many as there were last night, but we've got a good turnout anyway. Then here we've got a little Honda mini trail. It's just heading off now. How awesome is that bike? Original Z58. Pure full exhaust. So I think the plan is to follow the TT track all the way up, and then we're going to go do the northern part of the island. We don't know yet. The isleofman grom squad is sorted out today, but it should be pretty good. We should get some footage and everything like that. I don't want to do too much of the boring streets, so we might just stop off and get cameras ready somewhere else, and then get some of the scenery really, and then we'll hopefully get the drone up and where we can and see a bit of the views. So we'll catch you in a short while. First part of the TT track. We just stopped off this cafe on the Alpine stretch of it now. There's
just multiplying. There's loads of us, but it's great fun. You can see why they do these races on this island, because the roads are nice and twisty, but they're fast as well. You're not slowing down half at a time. What's amazing is when you can hear everyone just shifting down from 4th gear into 3rd gear, and their exhausts are just booming, and then all of a sudden they're getting around the corner and then flinging it back up. It's been great fun. Everyone's having a right good time. Everyone's staying safe at the moment. We've had the drone up. We've got some good footage from that. I'm not sure where we're going next, but we'll find out, won't we? But so far so good, and I hope you can join us next year, because I'll be back. I think all these people will be back. There's about 60, maybe 60 of us today, but there could be tomorrow. I'm hoping there's going to be a few more. That wasn't a machine gun, that was someone's car. Next year, let's get over 100, shall we? So, right. Back on the TT track, and we're going for it. Look ahead of us there, look how many there is. Look how many folk there are today. I reckon there's about 65 maybe, possibly 65 today. I'm sure we were in our 80s last night, but a lot of people haven't been able to make it today. One of the best things about this weekend so far is not just about the riding, it's about meeting everybody. It's about meeting you. I've met so many of you today, if you're watching this, and you've all been top notch, absolutely sound. You just find your people, don't you, with this? Everyone's just a little bit geeky, no one takes life too seriously. You all seem to work reasonably hard but play even harder. You've all got smiles on your face, and literally none of you have been arses. You've just been perfect. I'm going to be so sad when Tuesday comes and I'm going home and we're not hanging around anymore, but I'm so looking forward to next year now, just because of this. Rain or shine, this would have been like the perfect adventure. If you are watching this and you're ever going to be in a bit of a convoy like this, just remember to stay staggered, because you want 2 rows if possible, but stagger it. So if there's, for example, like there's a passerby there, I can just zip out to my right hand side and I can easily zip back into my left then. If you've got someone directly next to you, you're buggered, and it's just not safe riding. That's how the accidents happen. So leave a gap in front of you and leave a gap to the side of you as well, and you want to stay in front of the person who's in front of the person in front of them. So there's no one here, but we're just to the left, so we've got stopping distance and we've got manoeuvrability. I don't believe this road is part of the TT, but just look at the verges at the side. Absolutely beautiful. You can see where they just kind of dug the road out and just plonked it all at the side there to create like a bit of a wall, a little bit of a boundary. And a big shout out to Monkey Dicks and the original 6. I think that were Paul Gentry in there. You've got Anthony, who was just shot ahead of us. Yeah, the original 6 who came along 2 years ago. This is the 3rd Isle of Man at the Isle of Monkeys. And look how much he's grown in 3 years. It's more than quadrupling every year. Get around this tractor. So we were talking to some of the grom owners on the island. They're saying they're paying an absolute fortune to import the groms and the Honda monkeys over here. If it were me, I'd just get the steam packet ferry over to England, pick up a bike, because I'd get about £2.5 now a decent one of these monkeys, and then I'd just import it over myself, just ride it over. I'm not sure of the tax implications, if there is any, but that's what I'd do anyway. The steam packet aren't going to know, they're not going to notify you. No one checked our details when we got on the boat, so just go across as a pedestrian one way and then buy a single ticket to the island on your grom and your monkey that you've just picked up. But look at these roads anyway, enough about that. It's opened up a bit now, we're in 4th gear and we're just having a brilliant time on these corners. Whack it down to 3rd. Hear that hum? Out of 3rd, into 4th. Bing, bang, bosh. Slow down, there's a bit of a crossing here, and there's a van. So there's Derby Church to our left. I couldn't see it. There's Isle of Man prison to the right. I didn't realise the Isle of Man had a prison. I thought they'd export the prisoners abroad. But there's the Isle of Man prison to our right. Interesting. I don't think I could. I'd manage in prison. I'm too young and I'm way too good looking, obviously. But oh, there's a motor museum there. But also, you know, my freedom is everything to me. Riding this bike is one of the greater pleasures in life. Being able to travel, see the world. And if you've got a life sentence and you're behind bars, just don't do it. Just don't do it. There's no need to ever get crazy enough to kill someone. Accidents happen, but there's no reason to stab someone. So all you inner London youth, put down your knives. Put them down. Put down the knives. Look at these here, these roads. This is out of Derby now. There's a big convoy behind us, you can see. We've got to head down. Let's get some speed. 62 mile an hour at the moment. This is an absolutely stunning island. It feels very oldie worldy. It feels like there should be horses and carts coming down these tracks, not 125 motorcycles with LED lights. It just feels really back to basics. And as I said before, like the room to breathe, the vibe on the island's just chilled out. There's no stresses and stuff apart from trying to import your parts for your motorcycles. That's the only stress you've got, because it takes forever. Important. And we're going to the Point of Ayre now. We're in the village of Bride and we're going to take a left turn to the Point of Ayre. Another beautiful little village. Check this out. Check out this beautiful village. Wow. And we're going into the countryside. Oh, I'm so jealous of everyone who gets to ride these roads every day. I was coming home yesterday from the Southern 100, and these were the kind of roads that I was just going back to my Airbnb, and I was just so happy on them. The Isle of Man's a lot bigger than you think. I don't know if I could live here forever because I would probably get bored, but I'm so happy with them. But there's a ton of groms and dachshunds over there now. Look at this, absolutely beautiful. Some camper vans. A bit of off-roading now. And these bikes are perfect for off-roading as well. Shaking us around a little bit, but we're all doing all right. Seaside expedition. We've got the lighthouse. What are we doing now? Lighthouse, there we go, right behind us. I can't see, the camera can. We're all lined up. We're just going to enjoy a bit of the Irish Sea now. It's beautiful. I don't think you're allowed on the beach today. There's a sign. Let's have a look at what this sign's saying. Nesting, oh no, sorry, nesting birds and resting seals. It's an offence to disturb the terns, ringed plovers and seals with the penalties up to £10,000. Wow, so the beach is out of action. I did bring my bikini and everything, but you won't be seeing me in my mankini giving you my best Borat impression today then. Some more coming in. Yeah, come along. We're multiplying. Every time we stop, more monkey bikes and grom seem to turn up, but look what we've got here. Got Glenn there. Love his carbon fibre tank there. He's had that sprayed or wrapped. That's how we're just going to lead off and go. We're not in a rush to get off. Let all the mad heads go first. Stay on the outskirts, we're going to be safe. Look at this. way they're going. We'll go with crowd. Let's get the lighthouse. Monkey Dick's adventures there. That luggage rack isn't looking too cracky though. He needs to watch my video on how to strengthen it up. If you're watching this, Dean, check out my video on how to strengthen your luggage rack. It works. Beautiful lighthouse. And we'll let everyone get onto the track if they want to get on the track. About being polite, don't forget. These are your brothers and sisters. Be polite. And we're on the road. Here's Alan Bonney's Mega Grom. It flies, it works. Look at the extendable mud flap down there. Yeah. Frankengrom, that's what we call that. We've just had an absolutely mad run out this morning. Obviously you've just seen us at the lighthouse, and now we're up in the mountains at the Victory Cafe, and it's been such an absolute blast flying through these hills, pretending we're doing some kind of MotoGP. Knees touching the ground, not quite, but yeah. So here we are at Victory Cafe. We're just stopping off for a little bit now, and then I don't know where the afternoon's going to take us, but I think we're all a bit hungry and we're all in desperate need of a bit of refreshment. But check out these views. It's just been a great day so far. Absolutely, these roads are just so fast, but they're so twisty as well. Yeah, having a great time. Let's get some lunch.
My sound on the people sound. My sound on the heavyweight sound. My sound it a jungling sound. My sound make the crowd gather round. My sound on the people sound. My sound on the heavyweight sound. My sound it a jungling sound. My sound make the crowd gather round. My sound it a afraid of no sound. Brrr, come me say kill all sound. My sound make them run out of town. Brrr, kill every sound. Bad boy sound and this and bad boy sound. Bad boy sound and this and bad boy sound. Jump on sound and me say sound like clown. Brrr, bad boy sound and me say him run the town. My sound and the people sound. My sound and the heavyweight sound. My sound it a jungling sound. My sound make the crowd gather round. My sound it afraid of no sound. Brrr, come me say kill all sound. My sound it afraid of no sound. Brrr, come me say kill all sound. Bad boy sound and this and bad boy sound. Bad boy sound and this and bad boy sound. Jump on sound and me say sound like clown. Brrr, bad boy sound and me say he run the town.
We're just going to have some lunch today. Our sustenance revolves around Red Bull. Only the English would create an onion bhaji sandwich. There's just something wrong about an onion bhaji sandwich, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. And the paprika max crisps, these are the best crisps. I don't care what you say, but they are. So I'm not sure what the rest of the day is. I've probably said that quite a few times now, but just had the drone up. As you see, it's a beautiful, beautiful place at the moment. That's the view we've got. The people are sound. I've met so many nice people here, like a proper posse of people. Could do with doing something else, like a Scottish tour, not just the Isle of Man tour. But anyway, I'm gonna smash these sandwiches and yeah, just have a little bit of a rest. You don't realise how much it takes out of you when you're bending over all the time trying to be aerodynamic. looking at the CT, weren't they?
I know, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's the forerunner.
Do you know what? You'd look fantastic on this, Dean. You'd look fantastic on this shoe.
I wouldn't.
It's got your colour.
There's enough room in garage as well.
Right now, we've just got to be careful of him flying my drone. So someone started a vicious rumour that it's going to rain in about 5 minutes. So everyone's scattering, looking around. Can't quite see any rain, to be fair. It's looking pretty similar to how it's always done. They say at 1 o'clock, it's now 5 to 1. It's going to lash it down, and you know, holy levels is what I heard. So everyone's just scattering, and well, they've done half a day riding. I thought we'd have even more to do. Look at them. Terrified of a bit of rain. So what we're probably going to do is now we're just going to, they're all dispersing across the island. I'm just going to head off for a little ride by myself, see if there's anything good to film, anything good to experience, and then we might go back to the Airbnb and just chill out for a couple of hours. We're still knackered from waking up so early yesterday. Gives us time to just edit a bit of this footage as well, and yeah, so to get back on the road and have a great time, and hopefully we don't get wet. Fans at home.
Yeah, Druidale.
We're at Druidale. This is the moors now. Everyone's my face camera's died, so I'm shouting at you now. This is my setup, my Insta360, my Insta RS. But we've got camera going there, so you're just going to have to get a bit of a montage. just come up to the hospital area. Didn't expect to end up here. I don't know why we're in the hospital, and then we just ended up in a hospice, and we're just all having a brew in a hospice. And I kind of feel like I'm on death's doors. I feel like I'm about to die. I'm sat in a mechanical chair that's, you know, footrest, help me up, help me out. Everyone's having a cup of tea and a biscuit. Yeah, I'll show you, just have a look at this. Yeah, look, we're in a hospice, just having a brew. It's not really the motorcycle club that we thought we were going to be getting, not like Victory Cafe, but it's warm, it's nice, there's free Wi-Fi. Well done to them, I'm happy to give them my money, but if you'd asked me if we would have spent time here, I would have said no. Right team, what an absolute fantastic day we've had. I am absolutely exhausted. We set off at 8:30 from the grandstand and we've been all over the island. It's some of the best roads I've ever ridden down, and there's just no traffic whatsoever. It's obviously, I've talked about it so much today. I know we're on about motorcycles, but what else can I really say? The Isle of Man has won my heart. We're going out tomorrow morning at 9:30, which I'm looking forward to. I have asked around if anyone's going out for a drink tonight or anything. I'm a bit out of Douglas Centre, but I'll happily ride my bike down and have a drink with everybody. But I think everyone's just too knackered and they're just doing their own little thing at the moment. I'm just sat back at the Airbnb having my noodles and gyoza. I could do with a nap, to be honest, but I feel like I'm just kind of wasting the day. I've been out on the bike up to shops, picked up a few more supplies, but yeah, this might be the end of the day really for us. We don't know. You'll find out if there's another scene to this video, but if not, I want to say yeah, thank you so much for watching the journey so far. I've probably waffled on way too much today. What else can you really say when you're riding a motorcycle? So I've tried to create a bit more of a montage scene in some cases, but yeah, please come along next year. It's been phenomenal. It's been lovely meeting everybody. I'm blown away by how happy everyone's been. Everyone's been smiling. There's been no problems. Yeah, happy days. So if there isn't any more of this, I'm going to chill out tonight. I'm just going to watch some Netflix on my phone. I managed to get the password to next door's Wi-Fi. So if I sit in a very specific spot of this Airbnb, I can get some internet. My laptop won't pick it up, but my iPhone does. So I can get some Netflix. And if you know, I'm watching that baby reindeer thing at the moment, and that's absolutely mental. But yeah, I'm just waffling on again. So yeah, thank you very much. This video's probably gone on for too long anyway. So we'll see if we go out or not. But if not, we'll pick up in the morning. Have a good one. Good night. Met some lads. We didn't stay at home like we said we were going to. Come down to meet the Bee Gees. And the women's men, apparently. Big on the women. We don't like womanizers. You know, we're feminists here. Forget the Bee Gees. Also, one of them came out. Flynn's come out tonight. Everyone else has decided to go to bed. Waste man. Absolute waste man. Well, apparently they're in the pub, but we don't know which one, so we're going to go find them in a minute. Flynn, aka Glyn over here, has taken us on this absolute fantastic hill. Look at that. You can see all of Douglas there and all the mountains where we were earlier. All along there we came flying through. Look at that. I'm going to be so sad when I leave this island. It's a beautiful night. We've got the sun going down. Golden hour. Yeah, you don't get much more perfect than this. It's really romantic. I might end up kissing Glyn, to be honest. Glyn, do you fancy a snog? I'm married. Right, I'm married as well. We don't bat that way, but if you do it, it's not a problem. Right, anyway, we'll see where tonight takes us. Had a pint with some lads. We've been out. We couldn't find most of them. We're on the front now of outside of Sefton, and I'm going home. I've had a great night out. I'm gonna be so sad to leave this island. The vibe's just off the scale. Look at this here. It feels like you're on the front of like Mallorca or something, but less drunk people. But look at that, awesome. Right, so I'm leaving it for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm going home. Check out this mini trail here. Awesome bike. It's Glyn's bike next to the new one. Love it. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of everyone who lives on this island too. But yeah, good night everyone. See you later.